Let's continue. Alright. Alright. I think split time, probably. So this will be the third world that the Yamato's been to. For simplicity's sake, I like to assign the worlds the following names. The new correct century dimension. So NCAD dimension. Universal century. Okay, these are what the Gundam standard. Yeah, so NCC, AD, and UC. Those are the three. Well, it's normally just UC and AD, I think. So yeah. That's actual Gundam terminology, because there's two continuums, I think. Two timelines. Humans have assembled a robot army to repel the invaders, finally exterminating them in a decisive campaign on the moon. It came to be known as the Lunar Conflict. That must be where they used the Getter robots. Indeed, Ryoma Nagari fought in the Lunar Conflict, becoming something of a legend. But just as the fighting ended, he was imprisoned for the murder of Dr. Saltome, a Getter Ray researcher, who's evil, by the way, though he claims he's innocent. 2 years later, a group of space colonies sued for independence from the Earth Federation. Side 3 called itself the Principality of Zeon and declared war. So that's how it began. And a key element in the fighting was a new sort of weapon geared towards mass production, mobile suits. Zeon, having already begun development on their suits, gained the upper hand at war. However, the tide turned in the face of sheer strength of their Federation. Well, yeah, Earth has a lot of resources compared to... Well, of course it did. Same thing happened in our world. Zeon lost. But it was at this point that a critical historical divergence occurred in NCC dimension. In the closing stages of the war, Zeon had seen the loss of Solomon, a key strategic point, and Dr. Saltame had fomented insurrection on Earth. Wait a minute, I thought Ryoma had already killed Dr. Saltame. It was revealed later that he'd been turned into a host by the invaders. What are they, parasites? Invaders have, well, I guess that's technically grammatically accurate, the ability to infect their surroundings. It's true for both organic and inorganic material, which makes for a very likely explanation. I think I get it. So the ones we fought on Enceladus must have melded with the surrounding mecha. The Federation had devoted most of its strength to fighting off Zeon, leaving Ryoma to conclude matters. He fought single-handedly in his Getter robot against Dr. Saltome's force, however. In the midst of the battle, it was discovered that the invaders hadn't been exterminated after all. Faced with the situation, Earth Federation plotted a speedy resolution. Duroton missiles aimed straight for the invaders' gathering point, Dr. Saltome's lab. But as the weapon made contact, the Earth crumbled under the weight of a calamity heretofore unseen. The second impact. Oh, Evangelion's in here, but why second? What better name for an explosion so like the meteor impact that gave birth to our own moon? We're still unsure as to the cause, but its effects shook the Earth to its very foundations. One of those is the corruption of every existing sea. That would explain the Red Sea. While the dimensional quake did manage to destroy the missiles, it also managed to release the Getter ray stored in Dr. Saltome's laboratory, scattering them across the planet. The damage is incalculable. And after which, Ryoma Nagari became a ghost, according to the records. I see, so according to this world's timeline, the dimensional quake caused them to transport into a world more than 10 years after. So the Red Sea thing did happen after he left. But what exactly are Getter rays? There are a variety of cosmic rays. Some say they have the power to hasten evolution. They'll turn into the Fantastic Four? While they can be used as a power source, overexposure to them is wholly destructive, ecologically and biologically. Being the authority on Getter rays, Dr. Saltome's death put a halt to any research on the subject. So the planet, that's not how research works in our world, by the way. If the best researcher dies, the second best researcher is probably going to continue. So the planet is hit by the second impact and Getter rays. Did that end the war? Zeon, despite losing their leadership with the defeat of the Zabi family, still had more than enough strength left to move the war to its end stages. The Federation was spending a great deal of effort towards restoring the Earth, allowing anti-Federation forces to consolidate their strength. And 13 years after the war, created first as a means to aid in the restoration, the elite Titans had taken an increasingly brutal stance towards the colonies. The internal SMAP became known as the Grips conflict, while Zeon had reorganized under Haman Karn and began the first Neo-Zeon War. With Haman's defeat, the torch passed to Char Aznable, sparking off the second Neo-Zeon War. The same wars happened in our world, but some of it is pretty freaking different. Yeah, they even had the same exact names, but they happened at different times here. The second war saw the Federation at a severe disadvantage. But by using an elite team comprised mainly of Gundams, the Federation managed to destroy the Neo-Zeon leadership and secure a somewhat symbolic victory. But Neo-Zeons hold on to a lot of its strength, which means it's only a matter of time before the fighting starts again. Couldn't be more correct. Neo-Zeon is currently laying the groundwork for its final battle with the Federation, all united under Char Aznable's banner. He's MIA in our world, him and our world, right? Yes, although Commander Amuro escaped to a parallel universe. He's still alive and well. No clue, no reason why the same wouldn't be true for Char Aslan. So the Red Comet is still alive, huh? Maybe this world can help us answer some questions we have about our own. Meaning what exactly? We're not sure whose fault it is, or if there's anyone to blame at all. A good deal of the 10 years that span Char's rebellion, the Second War, is lost to us. Indeed, to us it's almost a century in the past. Not an attractive subject to many, aside from a few historians, which of course leaves us to our current situation. We are aware that the actions of the Neo-Zeon remnants in those 10 years, and the major terrorist incident afterwards. I know, he won't mention the Mufti incident here. So in this world, Neo-Zeon is winning the war against the Federation. I don't know if it could be rightly called a war. At the root of it all, the One-Year War was a war for independence from the Federation, and because the Federation got the upper hand, the later conflicts could be looked at as a way of settling the bad blood from the One-Year War. It's also sad. And now the fighting between Zeon and the Federation is coming to an end. Since the Axis drop failed, they would be more direct, trying to take the Earth by force. 15 years of built-up hatred delivered in the shape of total war. In our world, it was the Jupiter Empire. Mithral started as a private military brought in to prevent local conflicts. But we worked with the Federation in the face of what seemed to be indiscriminate attack from Zeon. You must have known your chances wouldn't be good. One doesn't fight in order to lose. I know exactly what you mean. Which means the Red Earth is bound to succumb to human infighting. Years and months turn ill will to hatred, and when it finally boils over, you could hardly call that war. Though blame for some of it can be placed at the feet of the Federation. The rumors of atrocity they committed, the Titan's image as a Spacenoid extermination squad, we haven't forgotten that. The Federation's captain spoke of Londo Bell in the last battle. Who were they? An independent group within the Federation, headed by a special force unit. They played a major hand in securing victory in earlier fights against Neo-Zeon. They aimed to bring wars to a close in the early stages while avoiding excessive collateral damage. Among them are Commander Amuro, Judo, Ashta, and Halfway and Noah. They're also the ones whom Mithral finds itself in direct cooperation with. Well, they're here now. So there are some out there who haven't lost their heads with hatred. Perhaps they're still up. Possibly, but there's talk of them being better used under direction of the regular army. I propose we touch base with Londo Bell before taking any further action. I'm sure they will be of great service to you. Do we go Londo Bell, or do we go screw that, we're off on our own? We're gonna go Londo Bell then. There is a question of supplies. We'll contact this Londo Bell and gather more intelligence. Make sure we're safe. We also have to consider our future action. I'd have to agree with Commander Okida. It's reasonable given our current situation. Understood. I'll put a word out to you. About this Gamilla situation, we're glad to work with you on the counterattack. If you don't mind me asking, consider a repayment for helping us in our fight. Our fate is intertwined with the Yamatos. Until we can all get home, we should think of ourselves as allies. It's more than welcome, but we can't drag them too deeply into our fight. But if the Federation knew about this... Got a call from Commander Marduk's captain. The Industry 7 colony site has been attacked by Neo-Zeon. That's where? Oh, we get more... Hey, whatever. I get more resources, it's fine. Huh. Finding yourself 10 years in the future must knock your socks off. I guess. I'm still me, though. No use wasting energy on it. Sure, there's gotta be some people you want to see. It's literally in the past. I mean, who would I want to see? Especially since it sounds like the old man bitted in that battle. Can't just be coincidence that we all ended up here. I'll just stick with you for now. Man, that would have sounded perfect coming from a cute girl. Hey, it was hard for me to say it. But thanks. Glad to have you, Ryoma. He's inactive for now. It's gonna be about our time. What's the deal, 9? Nothing. Something. I want to have faith in you too, Tetsuri. Do I get more sub orders? Yes, I do. Hello there. Okay. I can use this to pump you down I have till 35. Honestly, even if I get 2 kills of battle, that's more than enough, I think. Or I can, How many does he have, actually? 41. Yeah, honestly, if I just leave him in the back and get him the thing every battle, it's enough. Alright. Oh, I have some money too. Alright. Let's upgrade and print my zinger. Awesome. Zimmerman, the two of you sure are stubborn. Your ship's completely under our control and you're still acting all hostile. Gotta hand it to Londo Bell though. It's the one part of the Federation that fought well. Enemy or not, you did a heck of a job. That was a dirty trick, disguising yourself as a cargo ship, then engaging us in close combat. We'd have won even if we attacked you straight on, but we had good reasons to do what we did. Still, this is the ship that toppled Commander Haman. I kinda have mixed feelings about boarding it like this. Maybe you'll have to drop the attitude already. Still not grasping the position you're in, Captain. As things stand, whether all of you live or die is entirely up to us. Or maybe your mind is stuck in the world of 15 years ago, and you're still strutting around like the leading power, looking down on your nose at us space noids. No, that's not my intention. But I have no intention of waving the white flag. Listen up. The Federation and Earth are already both finished, since the second impact 15 years ago. You're the ones who are trying to finish us. Your attempt to drop a meteorite failed, and now you want to descend to Earth and commit slaughter? Interesting how you conveniently forgot what you did to the space noids for the past 15 years. In fact, for even longer than that. So Zeon's gonna murder all the Earth noids as revenge for that? Well, it's kinda enough. Captain, duty calls. I'm off to hangar. So it's the unicorn that you're after. Once I got wind of the new Gundam, there was no way I could ignore that. Yeah, word is the Axis was pretty frustrated at having been screwed over by Armor Ray and his Gundam. But Armor Ray is dead. I can't imagine there's another person who's capable of using the new Gundam. Plus, I hear that Gundam that didn't Haman Karn hasn't been seen on the battlefield lately. Anaheim would presumably love for the fighting between Zeon and the Federation to keep going on a little longer, but it's about time to pull out. Pretty soon, your last hope of the Gundam will be in our hands. Even if it was in order to get control of the Gundam, you're lucky you didn't sink this ship. What? Citizens who fled from Industrial 7 are currently aboard this ship. If you had sunk the ship and killed those citizens, Zeon would become even more hated than it already is. I just checked, there really are civilians on this ship. For now, I've given orders not to get rough with them. There's maybe another chance for me to fulfill another of my duties. Okay, I'm assuming the unicorn's on here, right? Yep. Banneker. The idea this kid I met on Industrial 7 would be the pilot of this Gundam just worked out that way. Cardi as Vist, head of the Vist Foundation, and my father. I haven't seen him since I was a kid. He entrusted a unicorn to me, and with it, the ability to protect all. If you're gonna be uncooperative, I got ways to remedy that. The person who entrusted his unicorn to me told me it's been registered with my data, so I'm the only one who can operate it. Party dismissed. And now that he's passed on, you don't know of any way to clear that data, right? You can use that to guarantee your own safety? It's only natural I'd prefer not to die. There's no argument with that. But it's not just for my own safety that I'm seeking to ensure. It's also the safety of this ship and everyone on it. Got a lot of nerve, you little prat. Are you the person in charge of Zeon? So a civilian is piloting a Gundam? That's pathetic. It's incredible how much Zeon detests them. Banneker. This isn't good. True, we weren't confined, but we're still captives. We can't just brazenly be walking around here. It's not necessary to follow unjust orders. By the way, what's your relationship with Banneker? He seemed pretty concerned about you. I only asked him for directions. But just asking for directions from this half will cause him to get caught up in the fight. When you get right to it, the fact that you rode that Gundam was my fault too. Ah, Riddy. You're the pilot who saved me on the Industrial 7. Ensign Riddy Marcinus. All you just stay quiet and follow me. This is all the caster guys. Not everything goes exactly how Zeon wants it to. My comrades will be going to action anytime now. All of you go back to your room so you don't get in the way. Zeon is here. They just might go after you folks too, even though you're civilians. So you have my word. As soldiers of the Federation forces will protect you no matter what. I ask your name? Banneker. You're probably already aware of this, but the fate of this ship depends on you, so just behave yourself and cooperate with us. Count on Zeon to take a heavy-handed approach like this. Being a member of the Federation, you're willing to talk. I'm not a soldier. In that case, you need to come to Zeon along with the Gundam. What? This young boy? In the Garen Sirius Squadron? I'm okay with that kind of brash, overconfident kid. If you think everything's gonna go your way, you're sadly mistaken. What part of cooperate with us didn't you understand? Set the innocent bystanders free and we'll talk. I can't stand people like you, forcing everyone to obey your self-serving. You're the rest already. I'm sure you can also see what you're doing isn't right. Can't fool me. I can tell you're not this type of person. Oh. Douglas. I thought all the soldiers were apprehended. Where UCO is. Evading Xeon is what we do best. The bridge has been liberated. Ensign ready. Get in the mobile suit. Bail out. Well, here comes the fight. Alright, what do you have to do? You have to attack her with Banneker, Judao, and Banneker defeats her. Okay, so you should attack her 2 times. An open door. Attack points? Don't know. Oh. Neo Xeon, we're getting out of here. Get out of the mobile suits right now. Our allies will be sending in units too. Banneker links, we're giving you the unicorn. We have no choice. Don't get shot down. Don't worry. Dying is not on my wish list either. No need to overdo it, Banneker. Just concentrate on guarding the Nahel and the Argo. Answer. Soldiers have a duty to protect civilians after all. That's exactly what I intended. Kandahar. Come on, look at those, the beards of evil, man. I'm in Minerva's debt myself. I wronged her once, but I'll give you my all to rescue. There's an overwhelming difference in firepower. True, that's always the case, but with the Nahel Argama as it is now, it really is hopeless. Got no choice but to get this mobile suit to escort us. The breakaway point is that spot right there. If we don't make it to the breakaway point in 4 minutes, we're gonna be eaten alive. You heard that, don't be late. Just concentrate on the ones to get right in our face. The only important thing right now is getting the Nahel Argama out of here. Alright, it's another escape, get to the point. Oh, okay. Kshatriya. Yeah, it's named after the Hindu, there she is. Marida. I don't even think she can get here in 4 turns, so... How far can they go? Oh wow, they can go pretty far. Alright, I need the Gundam to block that hit. I don't know, Aldrich was on the whole Takuya Mikado on it too. Oh, look at that wave. I got hit already? Just want to hear Alright, pretty standard. Delta Plus. Nope. Doesn't have it. That's really annoying. That could cause some problems. Along the way to the tile blue set, only to find a cart that's still going on. Parlando Bell. Take some other ship. To be sure, that Unicorn Gundam really does pack a punch. Can a single mobile suit actually change the course of war? Did for the original Gundam, didn't it? Yeah, they're all going back to Arc. This is the problem. Oh, he has something that goes that far? Oh. の方法で世直しなんておかしいんですよ。言いたいことは理解できる。だけどビームマグナムならそこだ。 Oh, this is bad. Alright, we gotta... Well... There you go. Yeah, he doesn't have the flicker, so... Not to suck. Here we go. Ah, okay, I really just want the armor. Have done all of them? Oh, damn. Pulling all the stops. How much does he have? It's the beam magnum? Oh, okay, he only has 6 shots of it. Oh! Goes mad far. I don't think I can... I do not think I can take him down in 2 turns. Alright, here we go. What's up with this Kachatra thing? Go ahead, Psycho Crushers towards me. Decent damage. Marita-san.
4枚羽のモビルスーツ
No, it's not enough damage. Yeah, there's nowhere near. I can't take her down with 3 units, especially since they're not upgraded like my other ones are. Like I can direct hit it. Is it a big unit too? It is. Oh wow, you can actually tell how much money they draw. I did not know that. Okay. Oh, it's size M. Okay. Okay. The size difference doesn't matter. Oh, this is turn 4. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, there's no way I can. Might as well take care of 2 of them before I. The separation point. Calling the mobile suits. Ships are what? Neo Xeon models? 12 of them did not. If a submarine can fly, then so can a above water ship. It's like Camilla's ship. Join forces with Neo Xeon. How convenient all your enemies are joining forces so you can just destroy them all. It's the idea that aliens from another world will take part in the war here. Kodak, don't blurt out every detail. My only objective is self-defense. I had no intention of intervening in this war. However, since Camillus has joined Neo Xeon, I deemed it our responsibility to defeat them. Perfect. We're gonna join the fight here. There we go. Well, Judao, right? We need Judao. Down Banagher attack. Marita? So. This is a Gundam. This is a job for a Gundam battle, so. Black Selena or. Yeah. Captain Auto. shoodown, half a win. That's Amuro Ray. That's the clincher we can definitely do. Yo, look at this. If the red comet can come back to life for Neo Zeon, the white meteor can come back to life for us. Marita, don't be reckless. Taking you into our custody. Oh. Oh. Cycle frame? This feeling I'm getting. The horn just opened. What's with that gun? Wow, that kid just invoked destroy mode. The new Gundam is amazing. I actually built that baby while we were away. So matters sooner. I can't quite explain. There's something about that moment. Sense the danger posed by that Gundam too. Unicorn, all this power. Oh shoot, we're still stuck here, and we only have 2,000 HP. This is not good. Yep. Okay, well, let's just split our forces in half then. Judah will... Alright, we'll just split our forces in half. One go after Neo Zeon, and one go after... We need to relieve them right away. That ship is about to get wrecked. Just hope they can survive. Banneker is exposed. Okay, yeah. Spoiler. Arbalest mobility is kind of insane. Look at this. That's ridiculous. Probably, no? Hopefully they can survive this. Yeah, they're still gunning for them. Okay, even 40% is too much. I need to... Oh, that's not enough. Okay, good. I gotta flicker out. Yeah. Can I afford to take that? Gundam, you revealed your true self. You and that mobile, so you're the one who was called Marina, right? Stop your fighting immediately. We got civilians in here. I'm a soldier. I'm just following orders to take possession of that gun. But you keep doing this like this is the reason the conflict keeps dragging on. Oh, I'm right next to their mothership. Oh god, they're getting pincered. Is the objective destroy all enemies, or is it... Okay, when does this fight end? Okay, defeat all enemies. Alright, good. Then we will take our time. Get the hell out of here. Please tell me you have Excel. Yep! Yo. Out of here. GTFOing right now. Never thought they intervened in this war, even if it was a matter of life. Beat them at their own game, if only to stop the infighting between humans. What is this called? Guarantees. We can take them out right now, probably, but... What's it? Down a bunch of, we should shoot down a bunch. 7,000. Okay, good. Oh, now that I know you can see how much money they're worth. That makes this way easier. I don't have to guess how much, money each unit is worth. I hear that Neo Zeon has more military power than it did during the Axis drop. Char, still intent on continuing to fight, are you? Who is this? Is it a special suit? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Whoa, there's 3 Neo Zeon leaders. Well, I left the rest of them behind there. Can I take this guy without forcing the Neo Zeon retreat, though? It is their mothership. Who has fortune? Oh. Yeah, okay, Ange has it. It's fine. Black Getter strike by, did I raise morale? Nope, alright, gotta kill some more moves first. Okay, whatever, he has no chance. Still quite a bit. Okay, he probably has a barrier. Force of aliens like that, Neo Zeon really intends to destroy you. What meaning could there be in repeating the same conflict over and over again? 5,000. Man, that attack only dropped me by 1,000? Alright, okay, that should be enough. Oh, nope, it's not. Alright, I'll just... I need a unit that has, that can ignore the defensive thing. Gundam. Whoa, 62%. Okay, there you go. No? As far as don't overextend yourself. Alright, good. Nobody returned. Try anybody else? If I can take out the two more. Judo Ashta, I'm glad we could meet again. The old fogey who was with Glemmy, sure a stubborn one. No, I'm cashing my chips without undoing the humiliation that you handed me. Even here, there are people who drag their emotional baggage into the battlefield. Oh, well, you got me. Yeah, he's still using a pretty shitty gun though. Can't but this gun's still kind of shit. Careful, Tobia. They may look like classic models, but they all have the same capabilities as mobile units in our world. I'm worried that Kincaid, after all, is a completely different world from ours. But I'm not going to just sit here when we're facing a group that thinks nothing of taking the lives of others. Actually, I want to see what moves this guy has. After the argument, huh? Kind of curious what the argument has. I do not have any repair units here. There's a problem. Oh, that thing is 16,000. I don't have any repair units. This might be a problem. Got 4,000 left. I used to repair. I guess the argument should just back out then. He has to attack her once. Let's do this. Do they know each other? No, I guess not. Oh no, it's not Kincaid, it's only Judo. Damn it. Does she have enough life to survive? Okay, she does. Here we go. What is this sensation? Is it coming from that pilot? He stopped cold. The guy must have a death wish. You're kidding, I didn't come all the way out here to be killed. There's so many people I want to meet. There's so many things I want to do. That's it? They're not related? Oh, Prue and Prue. Alright, I have enough to know. Who do you think you are? This guy's trying to horn in. Do I know you? Don't get too familiar. You're way too informal for the battlefield. Just answer me. This is Judao Ashton. Judao, the one who felled Her Excellency Haman Khan. They're all enemies to me. Well, we should go. Alright, priority 1. I have to get Banneker to land a killing blow on America. Pirates gotta move fast, man. Alright, here we go. Banneker should be fully restored, right? Oh damn, we don't have anyone with Okay, well, I'll get someone to... Yo, Okita can basically transfer his SP to your SP, which is so freaking weird. That's fine. This should do it.
4枚羽のモビルスーツ LTD この力があれば
申し訳ありませんマスター。
Riding a green mobile suit. So it's because the NTD was operating. I feel my senses are mature. This is a vaguely uncomfortable feeling. Who is the other? Can I... Who else is fortunate? My game's over there? Okay. Oh shoot, doubles ain't already moved. That's a problem. I can just use the spirit to fix it, I guess. Whoa, this place just doesn't have a healing? Oh, it does, but it takes There you go. Good as new. Alright. Oh, no. Didn't mean to do that. Fortune. Do it. Driver up. Combination. Oh, he can go far. Whoa. One boss, one ship, and I think. Well, never mind, there's still another guy. Well, he just suicided himself into it. Wait for me, Elena. Peru 2. Please. Count on. For that reason too, there's no way I'm dying in a place like this. What his attacks are. A new Gundam. That'll make a worthy prize for us. What is this? This sensation that surging through. Apparently that pilot is pretty much a novice, getting overwhelmed by a foreboding feeling like that. Don't be upset with me, it's just my tremendous hostility towards Gundams.
子供相手だろうと一切の容赦はせん。見えている。
Yo, you gotta use those tick throws against the kid at the arcade, you know? Can't hold back. Oh, just move sideways.
簡単に当たるわけには。ビームマグナムを使う。
We've seen that already. Definitely. Whatever. Need more kills for Judao. It's fine. Okay, we're actually kind of in danger now. Time to. Oh yeah. Here. Cover 30% of your HP. Let's defend. Oh, no. Well, I accidentally did that. Everything's fine. Oh, that just leaves 2. Alright, who's gonna... Oh, I guess Judao will do it. Judao, Ashton, Londo Bell. It's gonna be payback. Oh, he backed off. That's exactly the mindset causing the conflict to drag on and on. Why is that so hard to understand? Alright, well, it's everybody versus you now. So, prepare yourself. That might even just kill him. Now you see it's kind of late for that. Fortune. That's it. It's over, huh? Still, the idea that Camille is a Neo Zeon will join forces. Well, you know, we've joined forces too. They basically just did the same thing. But all that did was cause the word to pick up speed. Otherwise, just a partnership. Leaving aside Gimels for a minute, the conflict between Neo Zeon and Earth Federation isn't really a matter of good versus evil. The reality is that, as things stand, this is set to get much worse. Since the other side called in outside help, the outside help on this side better pitch in too. That would be us, right? At the very least, we can no longer presume we're uninterested bystanders. First of all, let's join up with Londo Bell, and now we'll Argamize the ship we're on after all. Sure, still a bunch of things I want to confirm. Okay, more or less. That Gundam must be weighing on his mind. That's his wife, right? That's who he ends up with. Commander in the flesh. Sorry. I thought that you were alive. I was able to meet you again. Quite a relief, right, Chan? Sure as halfway, I'm glad you're okay. The Zai Gundam that I was entrusted with, I somehow managed to bring it back in one piece. They both surpassed quests, or at least they're trying to. We were assigned to them after we came down to Earth to search for the Titanon in Halfway. So that could tune the new Gundam. That Gundam with the horn, huh? It's called the Unicorn. Looks pretty cool, right? Chan, that Gundam. It's just as the commander surmised. The Unicorn's entire movable frame is composed of the Psycho Frame. Does that mean that Anaheim analyzed the capabilities of the Psycho Frame? No, the higher-ups of the Federation forces who saw that miracle light that surrounded Axis had created it in the hopes of seeing the light again. To think they'd get involved with the Psycho Frame for such an arbitrary reason. That really is incredible. It must have been even more powerful than the new Gundam. That guy there, he's the pilot, huh? Good job, Banneker. Anaheim has decided to entrust the unicorn to you. Does that mean I'm being ordered to fight again? Zeon's going to target that full cycle frame unicorn. It will most certainly be necessary to fight in order to protect it. Just please let me think about it. I look forward to a positive response. Who's that guy over there? Alberto Vist. He's an executive in Anaheim, and apparently he's responsible for the unicorn development plan. And that Banneker, seems he's not a soldier. He's a student who was living on Industrial 7 and by a twist of fate ended up the pilot of the unicorn. Since he's registered as a pilot, nobody but him can operate the unicorn. Of course. He seems to be extremely gifted. If he's got Amuro's seal of approval, he should work out just fine. Still, some amount of risk involved. Watching him, he kind of reminds me of Camille. Camille, eh? Where are you going? Can I introduce myself to him? Ship emerged unharmed thanks to your fighting prowess. Still, now that our firepower is in place, I don't think you'll have to do anything. That's true, but still. No reason for that kind of talk. Well, I'm not familiar with the details, but wasn't he fighting in order to protect you? You know about that? Only in very vague terms. Judah Ashton, nice to meet you. Banneker Lynx. Did you try piloting that Gundam? The unicorn? What are you talking about, Audrey? The pilot who defeated Haman Karn. The insight and sensitivity that I showed before, he just might be able to channel the power of that Gundam in the right direction. Are we swapping? Are we swapping canon Gundams? Huh. Judah, what is it, 9? Do you mind if I ask you about Shannon Hathaway? She noticed as well. I also noticed this might be a delicate issue. Oh wait, no? There was a girl who Hathaway had very strong feelings for. Her name was Quest Pariah, but she accepted Charles' invitation to become a member of Neo Zeon. Fighting around Axis, Quest appeared in the battlefield operating a giant mobile armor. Hathaway isn't a sortie that tried to stop the fighting. In the end, well, ultimately Chan ended up shooting Quest down. How did Hathaway react? He went to a frenzy, tried to shoot Chan. Just then, the cycle frame of the new Gundam that Commander Amuro was piloting engulfed Axis in light. The phenomenon called Axis shock, right? As he described it, when he saw that light, Hathaway became overcome with grief at his own powerlessness and being unable to save Quest. At the same time, he realized that Quest's death wasn't Chan's fault, but rather was because of the war, he said. So that's the reason for the subtle distance between them. Hathaway can't bring back what once was, but he may someday be able to extinguish the memory Quest holds within him. That's what I believe, anyway. Can I ask you one more thing? Please. Who is Camille? A guy whose heart was broken in the war. His heart. That's right, he's taking a break on Earth right now. I've never actually spoken with him, but he's taught me all sorts of things. Oh my god, every main character, man, gets wrecked. It's not great. Ooh, that's pretty cool. How much it cost? 800? Yo, we're in there. Get that money. Hold on. Do the subworks. Well, great Mazinger. It's time to get that custom bonus. Increase armor by 300 and max energy by 50. Eh, it's kind of underwhelming. Whatever, still a bonus. Let's check that unicorn. New type weapons gain damage equal to... Okay, so it's the same as the new. Delta plus this thing. Only got the uniform, right? Alright. F91, I think, is gonna carry over to something else. Let me take a look. Yeah, because sometimes your guys get new units and you, upgrade carryover. Desco B goes to Desco C. Yeah, okay. Alright, it doesn't seem it carries over anything. Alright. That's fine, which means this one does though, so we're good. Still not super it's not super important. Structure. Increases map weapon super dragoon ammo by 1 and decreases required focus by 10. Okay, so you can actually use your map attack now. Oh, wait, there's more? Congratulations, Ace Pilot. Congratulations on becoming an Ace Pilot, Cap. I'm sure you worked very hard to get to this point. Wow, did you make this set just to talk with Ace Pilots? That must have been a lot of work. Oh god, when Shinji becomes Ace, they better do that congratulations thing. The end of it. The end of it. Oh. You're interesting. That's right. In particular, I'm interested in asking Ace Pilots like you about your insights on love. Love? Seriously? From what I've been able to ascertain, humans consider love to be the most important emotion of them all. Yet I continually struggle to truly comprehend it. As such, I'm left with no choice but to ask them just how they define it. Now I pose the same question to you, Cap. Come on, 9, do we really need to talk about love? We're close as is, we don't need to have this chat. I have to go now. I just remembered. Forgot to do something. See you later. And Cap is skittish to talk about it. Interesting. The fact that he was so shaken up about the subject of love speaks to the profound power it holds in people's lives. That's it. Alright. One more stage and... Tactical points for the next stage. Battle full frontal of Amuro. Okay, that's fine. Wow, look at that red earth. It's a game by Capcom, by the way. You look displeased, Captain. Why exactly did we join forces with aliens? Their military power is useful, and their technology is also very interesting. But of all, they had the major problem of being transferred to another world. It was only natural to lend a helping hand. Luckily, there were Earthlings there too, so they acted as go-betweens, so the talks went very smooth. The best part was their commanders were quite lowbrow, thus easy to lead around. Surely we could have secured victory without having to rely on the likes of that. That's how we're squandering opportunities before, including Haman Karn and the wars on Axis too. Defeat isn't an option this time. I intend to give my all to end the war for her. What do you think will become of the planet then? We joined forces with Camillus, partly in anticipation of that. If we can abandon this ugly red planet, we can leap forth into the universe. At that point, they'll be a huge help to us. They may be from another world, but it was something of a revelation that we were the ones who made first contact with intelligent terrestrial life forms. So that's the rationale. Speaking to you frankly because I feel bad about always having you work behind the scenes. What do you think? Pretty soon I really like to put you in charge of a ship, or even possibly a fleet. The Garen Sierras really suits me. No interest in attacking the Federation directly? Maybe that I spent too much time squirming around in the mud already. As a result, I guess it seems like a big hassle to pull myself out of it. I have no intention to force you into this. Let's meet and discuss this face to face. Will you be coming here yourself? I have to discourage the princess from being so selfish. And if Amuro Ray has returned, I have to greet him personally. Okay, that's the Char clone, right? I'm assuming. I know there's a Char clone in Gundam Unicorn. Commander Amuro, to be able to talk to a legendary Gundam pilot like you is a dream come true. It would have been better for my legend if I had stayed missing in action. Still, even among the soldiers, there were more than a few people who believed you had survived. What's more, on the Neo Zeon side, the Red Comet has come back onto the scene. What are your feelings about that, Commander? It's true that Neo Zeon has announced that Char's alive, and has been parading him around the public, but it's conceivable they're using a body double. Still, judging by his appearance in the images, it seems like he's the real Char as the whole. There it is, Commander Amuro's seal of approval. So you can bet he's the genuine article. Yet I still get this vaguely uncomfortable feeling. What could it be? Still, Ensign Riddy really had his handful, being assigned to the Nella Argoma in our place. You're not kidding, the captain, the guys, and I really got knocked around during the fighting on District 7. You know, my dad was saying that Londo Bell is a nuisance to the military, muckety mucks, but there's always a number of volunteers for it. I really want to go after Zeon with my own hands. Those other volunteers feel the same way. Can't just stand by and let them run wild. If we're gonna do this, we should do it right. This nuisance Londo Bell is getting a new Gundam. The higher-ups may whine and complain, but they know how powerful we are. Well, Londo Bell's leader is bright after all. It's only natural to attract Gundams. He also slaps a bitch. My dad would probably frown on that kind of talk. Sounds like he's annoyed at being treated like an old fogey by the Gundam pals. That Gundam they call the Unicorn. Seems a bit of caution is in order here. No doubt about it, it's not an ideological battle or a territorial dispute. Seems like it's all based on a classroom. As long as this mutual loathing continues, the conflict's not going to end. Cut all the idealistic talk already, they're going to be killing each other and that's it. Even so, it's stop yakking and see the world as it is. After all, we are now part of this world where it's kill or be killed. Even if we forget our ideals, the world is never going to change. Still, if we forget our ideals, the world's never going to change. Shit. Check out the moron who refuses to get real. True, in this world, fighting just can't be avoided. But in my opinion, it's wrong to lose sight of the basics like ideals and principles. Thank you, Shin. And Hilda as well. Out of concern for me. Wow, Hilda, you're such a nice person. Don't be ridiculous. Shit. This one was your fault, Athrun. You know, you really ought to be a little more tactful when you talk. I hear the same thing from Kira as well. Better get in gear, big guy. If only so you don't end up crushing Rosalie and Chris's dreams. Well, Kido, put the sunglasses on again. Haven't seen you smile like that in quite a while. Watching their back and forth, I can't help thinking about the good old days. I guess coming to a new world took my mind off reality a bit. You don't want to go home? There's no place for me in that world anymore. Enemy attack? Adjustment of the unicorn is finished. We can send it at any time. You're pretty gung-ho, Banner. But I'm not piling the unicorn, understand? No matter what Audrey says, you're the only one who can do it. I know that. Calm down, Banner. It's dangerous to get overexcited on the battlefield. I got something I want to protect with the unicorn. That's why I'm gonna fight. I'm telling you that it's dangerous to get so worked up that you can't see what's around you. Sleeping. Seem worried about Banniger and the others. Commander Amuro. We're supposed to understand each other innately, but it doesn't quite work out that way in reality. They're growing and developing too. I heard about the innovators from Tyria. As I understand it, they're similar to the new types in this world. The world may change, but people are people. It's not surprising that a similar power will arise. But I don't know how to use my powers. I don't even know what I'm actually capable of. Well then, figure it out. Like I hear that as a new type, you're a pioneer. Why not be a guide to the others? I'm not qualified to do that. I'm basically just an old type with the powers of a new type. That's why I want you all to progress unwavering. So you don't end up like Char and me. Aerial 24. The power of youth. Ooh, wow, we actually... You can only choose one... Oh, well. Oh, because he has less crew, that's why it's, well, problem. She's the one with the luck. Okay. Group out for a Neo Zeon Commanders. Okay. Oh, I can avoid you down for now. I think I can just, Or is he? Oh, does he have to be in this? I guess so. He's part of the organization. So. Wrong way? I guess so. Judao, half away, Satsuna. I'm leaving Banniger in your hands. Understood. Leaving aside halfway, I mean, why is this Satsuna? I'm gonna do everything in my power. Looks like a Gundam in another world is spurring Satsuna. Neo Zeon is really amazing, I must say. Sending out that many units at us just since yesterday. I really sense the vast difference in resources. Be careful, that purple unit is the captain of the Neo Zeon Commander's Guard. How did you know that? I've done a bit of research on Neo Zeon myself. Focus on attacking the captain. The captain of the guard is out front, being that behind him. Wait, I'll show you how well I can hit. Oh. Angelo is his name, huh? Who's this guy? Gira Zulu. Oh, they're pretty. Man. Their mechs aren't amazing. I don't see any. I don't see any. Yeah, they don't have any special units or anything. Even the boss just uses the normal Zulu. Or it's a custom Zulu. Ooh, no, I messed up. I should have equipped the thing that gives you money for movement. Do I care enough to go back? Not really. Come at me, bro. Oh, he does not have attack and move. It's a man. Alright, let's clean up some of the Oh, I really want to use that map, but sadly. Need more altitude. How many? 44? He needs 15. Very determined now. Unicorn must have won. Hey, this guy's getting way too soon. Not good. Impatience gained the better. Banneker's trying too hard to get the result. Is that gonna come back to bite him in the ass? Probably. I don't like having Zamba down in front because then he's gonna soak up a lot of hits. But hey. See how much these 8 grand. Oh wow, you guys are cheap, man. Your lives are cheap. Yeah, nothing. Who hasn't completed? That's okay. I know you got reinforcements coming. At this point in the game, every stage is gonna have reinforcements coming. Desco's just repping for free. Oh, here we go. Ooh. Okay, you're actually pretty safe. 30 to 80. I kind of like those odds. Pride of the guard. I'll eliminate you. Trying to get me with a laser axe? How much? Yeah, okay, not bad. He doesn't have a barrier. That's the main reason that dealt damage. Oh, hold up. Whatever, I'll take the hit. Hit him with the first missile. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Hopefully I can one-shot this guy. Nope. Wow, even with the thing. Four. Oh, shit's 23. And the driver. Banjo's 23 too. Oh, no, still alive. Well, we have a whole bunch of level 23s, so not too bad. Guess I'll use this soon and finish it. Alright, hopefully I can weaken him enough for finish the job. want to accident. Alright, Amuro, go for it. This is a good position to be in. Don't let you get away. The cell's here and now. Ready's going to do something. Just careful, something's coming. Here it comes. That speed, it's unbelievable. Oh. Boss time. Ultra fast red mobile suit. Must be Char Aslan. That's a Sinunja. Alberto, you're familiar with it? It's a cycle-frame equipped unit that Anaheim developed before the uniform. Looks like they made some modifications to it, but I can't believe they made a Char Aslan suit. I mean, that's the logical person. That's not Char piloting that unit. I knew I couldn't fool you. So who exactly are you? The name's Full Frontal. I'm the Neo Zeon Commander. Call me the Red Comet. Neo Zeon Commander? Red Comet? Now that Neo Zeon has lost Char, I bet they're using a body double to try to confuse us. If that's what you want to think, go ahead. The force known as the Red Comet energizes his allies and terrifies them. I'm the one who fulfills that role. I'm a vessel that collects people's hopes and will. And I'm convinced I have the power to back that up. You're doing us a big favor by admitting you're a fraud. When word gets that you're just a double, the morale of the Federation will get a big boost. None of you grasps the greatness of the Commander. You say? The Commander has surpassed Char. The Red Comet hasn't been resurrected, a new Red Comet has been born. Shameless idolization is meaningless now that its true identity is closed. Still, going to these lengths to imitate Char will prove a fatal mistake. Amuro, if you're talking about my appearing on the front line, I've got to laugh at your naivete. What you're talking is really getting on my nerves. The Commander's out front, he's doing us a favor. Those moronic Zeon leaders never learn. Let's hand this guy defeat. Attack his head using a Gundam 1-point break. Let's ride this technique to victory. Sure you can? Go ahead and try it on me and my trusty Sinnoh. Go for Commander. Don't knock yourself out, Angela. Withdraw and let me take care of this. I have a guard at all. One of my duties is to finish off these old fogies who still cling to the myth of Gundam. Alright, let's make this the beginning of a new legend. The legend of the Red Comet. Let's get started, Londo Bell. You too, Gundam. Once I topple you and completely destroy the Earth, mankind will surely advance to a whole new stage. He's only got like 5 more units. Okay. Fine. Oh, we don't. Still have someone I can do. Battleships, get some transport going on. Put some more cannon fodder my way, please. Oh, stuff happening. Alright, Gundam, come at me. I'm not gonna lose, and neither is Neo Zeon. Trying to provoke me? Why is it that pilots of red units have such strong quirks? Well, red's the universal, kind of universal color of aggression, right? This isn't good. This drags on much longer. New Gundam. Poor thing will be destroyed before there's a chance to do anything useful with that. Oh. Half a win. Skills aren't too bad, but you're still a novice. For the next trip. Get out of there, Banner. It's too late. This is... Whoa, destroy mode has been activated again. Getting the Red Comet to back off. Very impressive. No, no. Oh, he's going nuts. Did he just shoot you down? What are you doing, Banniger? It's no use. Our voices aren't reaching. What does that mean? This is bad. That kid, he's been assimilated into the NTD system. It's like the Wing Zero system, basically. The Unicorn is a cycle-frame experimental unit. At the same time, it's an anti-new type weapon. Well, machine. The NTD system is activated by the cycle waves emitted by artificial new types. It's going to eliminate the enemy units right in front of it, the new types. What's Banniger's status right now? Most likely he lost consciousness from the psych-commute feedback and has become part of the NTD system. This thing is a machine that kills new types. Something like that was sent to Londo Bell? The higher-ups and the Federation forces despise these new types. What? They're the ones that, like, won you your damn war! Unicorn's anti-Neo-Zeon weapon is probably also configured to attack Mondo Bell new types in some cases. So the fact that it has manifested of itself from this form is because of Banagher's instability. They're actually trying to kill their own trump card. How could he possibly be stupid? Full frontal. Clash between a Gundam and a machine that butchers full cycle frame new types. Whichever one wins, we come out ahead. On the do yourselves in with your own poison. Oh, he just backs out? Full frontal retreat. Gotta stop the unicorn. Considering the maximum operating time with destroy mode, should be shutting off in 3 minutes. I wonder if Banagher Link's spray will sustain critical damage from the side Camille's back current. When the same thing happens with Camille, can't let that happen. Stop the unicorn before the situation gets worse. And then pass. I'll act as decoy and Troy of Banagher, and all you go in and stop the unicorn. No way am I losing to a machine that ties up men's souls. Don't aim for the cockpit, it will be a mistake that cannot be reversed. Time limit is 3 minutes. Whoa, what do I have to do? I have to speed him within 3 turns. Okay. Ooh, this is a problem. My own unit turned against me? Okay, I'm just gonna leave him alone for now. I'll mop up the books first. Probably more efficient. Way too much energy. Yeah, Kira gets seen really late. Forgetting our still. Let's see. Those Mars bowls. Halfway still here. Damn, halfway goes really far. Okay, I should probably put the thing on him then. How? Okay, it moves now. Alright, we need to... Oh, I don't even have to do it in the screen. I just now realized, basically. I can do the fortune thing here. Yeah, okay. Where? I mean, I have like an entire army versus him. Should be fine, right? It's actually worth money, so I guess I'm supposed to be destroying it. Two. Oh, damn. She has to be the one. Alright, whatever. We make it? Stop the unicorn before it's 2. Can still move. Careful, something's coming. Oh, wow. More reinforcements? Damn, it's back at the worst possible time. Oh, Drew now take the hit. Can't take no torque. I'm used to dealing with fights. Oh, from both sides. Wake up. Don't let a machine, a Gundam, get the best of you. The cycle frame runs wild. There's no telling what will happen. Why are you so afraid, Captain Amuro? Commander Amuro. Afraid of the cycle frame? People saw that light gave their all to stop X's, and halfway regained control of himself. All power depends on the person using it, so we can't allow ourselves to be defeated. Oh, Camille's here? Comes double Zeta. Wait, I had the Zeta in my possession. It's just Camille's not using it.
わかるぞ。ダブルゼータがみんなの力を。みんなの力がガンダムに。アイメガキャノン。
こちらより上だというのか。
Just better, baby. This force, what is it? Do you see that, Banneker? That's Gundam's power. Put in the effort to Gundam response. Don't let yourself be defeated. Gundam force. Oh, Innovator activated. Now's the time to use the power of the quant. GN particles are filling the space. Feel it. Hey, who's that? Some kind of hive mind? That's really weird. What is this place? Space created by GN particles. Inside it, people experience a shared consciousness. It's a hive mind, the result of the power of your new type spreading out via GN particles. Given you were able to come here, you should definitely be able to touch Banneker's heart. Don't let yourself be bested by this Gundam, by this uniform. Gundam is power, but humans must overcome it. Audrey. My door of possibilities. I did lecture Sasuna a bit, but I myself was lectured by Juno after all. Amuro, right. Sharing thoughts with you like this. It's now clear to me that you're not sharp. Frontal, stop referring to yourself as the Red Comet. Say what you will, that's the role I'm expected to play. Well then, I'll just have to stop you. Like when I stopped him with the Everest of Light. Commander Bright is coming. Oh, Peru 2. I did not know that Bright is his dad. Shocker is incapable of fighting any further. We'll draw. Quad Wing pulled out, huh? Proves who was the known for this man. I'm not sure. It's a feeling, what is it? The two of you also felt something from that burrito. Bring in the unicorn. That won't be necessary. Better. You figure out how to control destroy. Concerning the toll that it takes on the body, that mode should not be used for more than 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Be sure to not to use any correctly. Yes, sir. So you got 5 turns every time you access to destroy. Camille, where are you going? So Camille was the one who piloted that GZ? He didn't pilot Rock Kylum? I wasn't even aware he had taken flight. Talking will come later. Did you say your name is Banniger? Despite being caught up in Psychomune waves, you hear people's voices and snap yourself out of it. Nicely done. That cursed Gundam. You just might be capable of hitting. The unicorn isn't a curse. It's a door, possibly. Maybe, but you're not the one who will open it. Can you really pull this off? Defeats Sinanju. Okay. Now we go into our ships and zoom over there. Well, I guess not Kira, because yeah, Kira's already pretty. What are they? The Pueblis? Yeah, Pueblis. No, I'm not gonna fight. Just back out. Have Bright run away. Yeah, I'm not upgrading my weapons at all. It's all been going into the stats. 5 turns, huh? MTD attack sequence. No more wavering. Their weapons are so long range. Well, B Magnum goes really far too. Oh, wow, he didn't attack. Alright. Okay. There's one dude over here that I can... Oh, high Meg. Oh, okay, so it's the true... It's the Shinku Hadouken instead of the normal Hadouken. Alright. Will 30% be enough? Let's do the flicker in the bullseye. Let's go. Kind of curious what the Sinanju does. It's not so much that Gundam, but rather you, Banniker Lynx, that I'm interested in. What about me? You'd consider I want you to come over to Neo Zeon. You'd be compensated handsomely. There's no way I can go do that after seeing the way you thugs attack Industrial 7. Rather die alongside the Doomed Federation? Not fighting for the Federation, fighting in order to protect something precious. The unicorn gives me the strength to do that.
頭を潰せばいいはずなんだ。デストロイモードならやってみせる。この私がプレッシャーに圧倒されるんだ。見せてもらおうか。ガンダムの性能とやらを。名残惜しいがここで終わらせる。落ちるがいい。 簡単に当たるわけには。
Okay.
Oh. 私とて赤い彗星と言われた男。やってみせよ。これで終わりだ。
落ち着いて敵の動き。
That gun doesn't suit a novice like me. Couldn't agree more, but that only motivates me to become stronger. The regret I felt that day, well, never again. Watch it. Become stronger to protect someone. Still obsessed with a ghost I see. Sure, I'm fighting with the spirit of Quest by well, it's down to 4K. Alright. Armor should probably finish it then. All regions. Should do it. Oh no, actually. Alright. Let's soften up a little more just in case. Don't want to set up all this dramatic stuff and then get wrecked. Oops, did not mean to do that. Oh hey, Quelly! 100%, alright. I don't want to see what it looks like. Oh, whoops! Oh, I messed up. Nope, goofed. Didn't see my attack. It was a 6% chance, right? So I assumed my attack missed. But it didn't. Well, can't count on that again. I assumed my attack missed. That's what you get for jumping to conclusions, man. 6 out of 100? 1 out of 30 something. Sometimes the 1 out of 30 something happens, man. Okay.
赤い彗星がそう簡単に落ちてはやれんよ。まずは母艦から沈める。
Oh no, it's just a shot. Alright. Game. Why not? No, honestly, I'm not using that SP for anything else. Why the hell? Alright, let's finish this. As long as I got this Sinanju, there's no way you can defeat me. Without a doubt, you may be even tougher than Char. But even so, you're not actually Char. That's the lesson I'm going to teach you. Think you can? You'll find out, so I can keep moving forward as well.
チェーンが整備してくれたんだ。勝てるさ。これだけの攻撃ならば。とどめだ。行け。失態だ。ここは引くしかないか。
Oh, damn. Mother load, look at me. This is where we part company. I guess that was enough for a first rating. You're running away? I'm not a romantic when it comes to combat. When the chips are stacked against me, I cash in. Today's fighting is now clear to me that for Neo Zeon, the biggest obstacle will be you. Oh wait, am I like 8? Am I letting you get away? Give it up. If you chase him too far, you end up having to deal with the whole Neo-Zeon army. So he really did just come out for a quick hello. At least now it's clear who the real enemy is. That's enough for now. Full fronto. How about that? This display, what is it? The Laplace program. The Laplace program? Excuse me. Okay. Why, Camille? There's so much I want to tell you. Why did you have to go? Judo. Welcome. Mondo. Okay. I thought he was missing in action. It's called turning lemons into lemonade. I'm not sure that saying applies here. So as impertinent as ever. Camillus joined the Neo-Zeon side too, but we got collaborators. The Laplace program display went blank really quickly. What was that? So that's the situation, Audrey. Banneker may still be inexperienced, but have faith in him. The people here have natural talent. Cardius Vis must have known that, which is why he gave you that gun. Or perhaps it should have come from Londonville. But we don't have much time. left. What's that smile like that? You're probably right. Ever since we talked about a unicorn, you've had a troubled look on your face. Judo actually told me that I'm afraid of the cycle frame. The force repelled access and sent me to another world. But if only someone could use it properly, something would definitely change. At least that's what I've come to want to believe. The unicorn? Banneker could control it? Not just Banneker. Judo, Hathaway, and Setsuna. And me too. That light that the Gundam from another world showed, it certainly did look like the cycle frame. Chan, send the cycle frame materials to Ian on Ptolemaeus too. Really? Like I said, I want to believe that people can use that power properly. The one I'm worried about is Camille. Just why exactly did he show up? If he's not a member of Londo Bell, he must be fighting on his own. Well, do you have the resources to maintain a Gundam on your own? Commander Amuro. Oh, 9. What's on your mind? I took the liberty of investigating the connection between you and the Red Comet, Char Aznable. Just be careful. A lot of stories have been written about us that are completely without basis. What's your opinion of this guy they call Full Frontal? I'd like to hear what your feelings are about someone who takes up the name of an old rival. To be honest, I'm not quite sure myself. By analyzing your battle with him, my tactical prowess increased by 100 tact. Did I act any differently from usual? No, you were your usual self. I see. I might actually have more negative feelings toward that guy than I thought. But this much I can say for sure. He is definitely not Char, and I don't think he needs to become a Char. Let's talk about this again after my thinking takes shape a little more. Judah, what is it, 9? What do you think of Audrey? What do I think? If things continue this way, I predict that a love triangle is going to develop between Banneker, Audrey, and you. Based on my observations, I'm expecting that another man will be added to the mix. Give me a break. What are we going to do if Banneker goes on another rampage with the unicorn? So, what are your feelings about the girl? I'd like to know too. So would I. Mind if I listen in? What's with all of you? All this romance surrounding Juno. I wonder how many sides this love polygon is going to have. I wonder how things will turn out that Pilot Marita gets thrown into the solution. Into the situation. Yeah, this thing's just kind of a formality at this point because, like, you have enough characters to always do it, right? Like, it doesn't matter who you put in to the money or the, Soji got aced. Okay. Let me see. Oh, it's because he has the, he has that skill, right? not Soji. No, it was Soji. Okay. Okay, so I should stop giving him more points, right? Because he's already aced. Okay, so, you can have a lot of special skills, right? There's no limit. Okay, well, there's something else out. Let's just customize. Affected by special ability Gravity Wave Beam. Increases movement by 1. I don't know what the Gravity Wave Beam does. Sorry, guys. Maybe this will tell us? Destiny Gundam. Increases max energy by 80. Special ability Shadow. Now has no focus requirement to activate. Whoa, what is Shadow? It's the mech ability. Activate when focus above 40% chance to evade. Oh, that's why Shin's a dodge god. Because he has 40% regardless. It's pretty crazy. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if you have all this, because all the skills are there, but I don't know if, well, it has to be, right? Because, one of them is the one that lowers the amount of, kills you need to get Proud Ace, right? To get Ace. Yeah, see, because he's got Ace at 50. Alright, well, who else am I going to upgrade? This is damage by 300, increase range. Oh, whoa, I have enough. No, just barely. Ah, whatever, it's fine. Let me see who has the most... Who has the most movement? 9 seems pretty high. Okay, so Gundam is the highest one. Right? Oh no, Black's the center. Black's the leader. Okay. Alright, then Gundam's gonna get that part. Soul of Geki Gengar. Focus +3 to main pilot each turn. Huh. That's pretty useful. Who needs morale a lot? I guess one of the super robot units, right? Magnetic coating. Oh yeah, hell yeah! Increase movement by 1 more. Yo, he moves 10 spaces now. Oh, his mobility is let's just. All right, that's it for now.